Hello cruisers, Trent here, and today I welcome you to cruise along with me. In today's video we're going to be talking about the drug test that you need to take before working on a cruise job. It was not really scary at all for me since I know I'd pass, but I know a very select group of people may be freaking out a little bit. So I just hope to calm those nerves and just provide some of the information about how really scary the drug test actually can be. So first off, you're going to be taking a DOT drug test. That's Department of Transportation. So they take this drug test extremely seriously. Yes, they're not messing around with this, and if you fail this drug test, you get a lot of negative repercussions. So first off, DOT, they're testing, for every kind of standard drug, cocaine, meth, weed, everything like that. But most of those drugs will be out of your system in a week. But THC will be out of your system. Sometimes it takes 90 days. So if you smoke weed, you may really be in a bad place. Next, they don't test you at the standard 50 level that most drug tests test you on. They test you down to 15. So what that means for you is you could be taking an at-home drug test, you could be passing each and every one of them, and then you go to this drug, the actual drug test, the drug screening, and you fail because they test at such a low mark. So that is the kind of really scary part about it. So if you have been a smoker of the devil's lettuce, I would recommend you get a test from Amazon and just make sure you're passing a 15 marked test before you even think about getting a cruise ship job. Because you have no idea when this health screening is going to be. You can't really push it back. If you apply for a job, they kind of expect you to start trying to get this process rolling. Sure, you may be able to push it off for a week or two, but you may not be able to push it back as long as you would like. So again, right, I'm saying this right here. Do not try to fake this test. Do not try to dilute it, because all those things I will be saying here later could come back to really, really hurt you if it is your dream to work on a cruise ship. So now let's talk about what happens if you fail. So you fail a drug test, there's going to be a doctor that calls you. He asks what kind of medication you're on and see if it was a false positive and stuff like that. If you did pass, you're not going to be getting a call, so don't be sitting there shaking in your chair thinking, oh, they didn't call me yet, I'm freaking out. No, you don't want to be called. That is bad. Once you fail the test, you actually cannot get your MMC, the thing needed to work on a cruise ship, for up to a year. And even after that year, you may not be able to get it all. On the application, it says, have you failed a drug test in the past 10 years? And they can see your record. So you have to be 100% honest about that. And then if you did fail the drug test, you have to submit a form kind of explaining why and stuff like that. So now let's say you tried to fake that drug test, you tried to do fake pee, they caught you doing something. That's going to completely eliminate you from ever getting the job, because this check, the MMC, is done through the Coast Guard, and they take this very seriously. So if you did fail for an honest reason, explain a piece of paper and just kind of say, hey, I messed up. But if you failed because you were trying to, screw the system, you most likely will not be able to pass or ever get your MMC. Next, if you fail this test, you have to see a SAP, which is a substance abuse counselor, if you ever want to get a safety critical role again. If you never want to work, get a safety critical role or do something that requires a certain license, that does not affect you at all. But until you see that counselor and you get help for whatever you were doing, you're not going to be able to get that. So that can really screw up your life. This drug test is going to be coming up on certain background checks for certain licenses in forever. So really, do not mess around when it comes to a DOT drug test at all. You make sure you're clean. Make sure even if you think you're clean, you have not smoked weed in a month, make sure you're clean, because this can really mess with your life. This is serious. And let's see, is there anything else? No, I think I covered everything there. So the main part of the story, don't mess around when it comes to the DOT drug test. If this is really your dream, test yourself first. That's the basics of this. Test yourself. If you don't pass, don't apply for the job yet. Cruise ship jobs will always be there waiting for you, and that's what's important. Now, cruisers, have a great day. I'm gonna cruise out of here. Yeah, get it? cruise out of here. Oh yeah, and like, comment, subscribe, talk to me, please. Please talk to me.
Please subscribe to my channel. It will make me feel really special.